So my saint is Saint Gianna Presentation. Saint Gianna was born on October 4th, 1922. She was born in Magenta, Italy. Her parents were Alberto and Maria Beretta, and Gianna was one of 13 children. She died on April 28th, 1962, and she died giving birth to her sixth child. Um, Gianna was an Italian physician. She worked with kids, so she was a pediatrician. She began studying medicine in Milan, Italy in 1942. She was very hardworking and she had strong faith. She was raised Catholic. In 1949, Gianna received her degree in medicine and surgery. And after this, in 1950, she opened a medical office. About 2 years later, in 1952, Gianna specialized in pediatrics. Gianna later joined her brother, who was a missionary priest. She went to Brazil with him. There, she provided gynecology care for the poor women. Gianna then moved back to Italy because of her chronic illness. Her chronic illness was septic peritonitis, which is an inflammatory condition in the abdomen. In December of 1954, Gianna met Pietro Molla. The following April, they were engaged. In September, they got married. Together, Gianna and Pietro had 4 children: Gianna, Emanuela, Laura, Pierluigi, and Maria Zita. You can visit St. Gianna at the St. Gianna Beretta Parish in Northfield, New Jersey. And then another place to feel connected to her is the shrine in Warminster, Pennsylvania. And then, so 3 symbols for her. I chose the symbol for motherhood. Saint Gianna had 4 children of her own and even gave up her life for one of them. The second symbol I chose for Saint Gianna is an anchor with a cross because she had a very strong faith throughout her life. And the third symbol I chose for her was the symbol for hard work. She was a hardworking student and she put her all into everything that she did, and she spent lots of time working with the kids that she had treated. Saint Gianna is the patron saint of mothers, physicians, and unborn babies. She's the patron saint of mothers and unborn babies because while giving birth to her 4th child, she experienced complications. Her choices were to have an abortion to save her own life or have a hysterectomy, which would have also killed her newborn. During childbirth, Saint Gianna said, if you must decide between me and the child, do not hesitate. Choose the child. I insist on it. Save him. About a week after she gave birth to her 4th child, Saint Gianna died at her home, and her last words were, "Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you." Saint Gianna modeled holiness because she was raised Catholic, and throughout her life, she always helped others. And she was a very hardworking student, and while being in college, she was also a member of the Catholic Action. The Catholic Action is a group that motivates the people of the Church to uphold and defend Christian values inspired by the teachings of the Roman Catholic Church. And I found 2 places. I couldn't use Google Maps to look at the shrine and the church, but so for this is like the best I could do. They had pictures because it wouldn't let me use the street view. So this is a sanctuary. So it's like a small chapel. It's beautiful on the inside. And then, so for this one, I just went to this part of Brazil. I chose this part of Brazil because here there was a woman giving birth and she was going to die, and she had to go to a different hospital very far away. And one of the nurses there prayed to Saint Gianna, and after she prayed to her, the woman giving birth, her complications basically like went away. So that's like a miracle that was worked by Saint Gianna.